It's a dream that becomes a reality. It's believing through all the stops along the way to the journey home. When it's in your DNA, it's always time to play ball.
Hey everybody, this is Boot Shambi. Welcome to the show.
こんばんにちはって言うてました。よろしくお願いします。
Yo, you want to see something cool? No? Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
まあまあ調子はどうですかって聞かれました。
From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets going up against the Cincinnati Reds. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. George Mack. He's matched Dale Long, Don Mattingly, and Ken Griffey Jr. as he has homered in 8 in a row, the major league record. So we've got a chance at history in this one if he can go deep again, Chris.
Well, he might feel some pressure, but there really should be no pressure at all. He's having a tremendous run. He's helping his team. So with that said, if it happens, it happens. But I think every...
So first and second with 2 outs. George Mack digs in now. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run.
Home run.
A gigantic blast. His latest homer in an incredible season. It's 3-0. He only needed one swing to square it up. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next in Cincinnati, the second baseman.
さあ、第2打席。うるせえ。
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
黙っとけ。
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone.
これでいいんだろ
Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 5-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get...
Back here at Great American Ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Here's the second baseman, George Mack. Phillips back to work. Into center and a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Great job right there.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Checks over to first, back safely.
バレてたな。
Kicks and deals. That's a hit. Lead runner around second. Throw into third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings in.
And they're all loaded up.
Oh, this is their chance to break it open. If they don't end up winning this ball game, they're going to look back at this opportunity right here and have some regret.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Caught him looking for the K.
そのバットは何のために持っとる
Got squeezed a little bit on the pitch right before that one. You know it should have been a strike. Everyone in the building knew that it should have been a strike, but he didn't let it get to him and throw him off his game. Came back with another good pitch for the punch out. The bases loaded. That's good pitching right there.
That's hard hit on the line. And that takes care of Alonso. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Not fooled at all right there.
So 2 down. George Mack up now for the Mets. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single.
Both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
In the air left field. Fraley should have it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3.
ホームラン打ってばよかった。
That's strand 1. Mack really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 2 homers on the day.
Really impressive work at the dish, Boog. He gave his teammates a lot of opportunities in this one, and that's really all you can ask him to do.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets: 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 17 runners on base. For the Reds, 4 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 runners on base.
I'm getting mail from jail.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Should know be how I kick it. American Ninja major motion picture flipping my remote.
And we remind you to please
but she already know before she touch my Chevy dough. Real. Let me make it as clear as my windows. No square shall enter in the circle of winners. No, I'm prepared for whatever. You know what I've been through. Real view, clear vision, memories of paid dues. Confined to a runway. Thunderstorms came through, but look what it came to. Something that amazes you. Soon as you quit hating and hear what I gotta say to you. Baby blue souls, these white 1196. No retro car came with this same year. My Impala with the flow shift. Photo suicide muscle car chauffeur. Shorty body talk a lot at Russell Stover. Brung with her whenever I invite her over. Polo sweater, teddy bear hanging off her shoulder. No care over here, so we put it in the air. Walking around my house, say she wanna everywhere. That's cool, baby. But I just got that pool table. We ain't gotta stay away from it. It's all good. If you wanna get under it, then I guess I could f with it. Before I got on this beat, it made out a bucket list in these bars. I granted this death wish. Legendary layup, Jordan with the right left switch. Hang time, hang glide, stir fry. Shanghai candy rain, drizzle frame. I ride 87 Corvette, CR1. Took the T-tops off and put them in the trunk. All gassed up, she been drinking from the pump. That's all bad. Trying to pass around and crash. Off lip fools trying to make it last. Emotional luggage, nothing of it. I don't check bags. I just carry on, leave that in the past. Have OJ in my glass. Testarossa program, cool ties curriculum. Doors open like a pendulum, swinging, rocking my jet set emblem. Fool is to serve like Wimbledon, interior cinnamon. The car that I'm sitting in, calm my bad nerves. I call her my. Just kidding, not just element twisting. From the earth come the fire in the wind. I'm living, not just element twisting. From the earth come the fire in the wind. I'm living. From the earth come the fire in the wind. I'm living, girl.
マジでさすがさすがこのゲームに使われている楽曲が
George Mack up now for the Mets.
一部の地域では著作権違反なんです。 そのためにブロックされてるので。
Drilled to right, way back
どこやろ
there, and that is gone. He
中国と
powers
か
that one out of
イン
here,
ドってある
and they lead it. It's 3-1. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at
あ、
bat.
変わったな。一
When you're
人。
working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. On the ground, could be two. Off balance speed, there's one. Liner caught it second.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive.
So digging in, Jake Fraley. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Third out, and that ends the frame. Red strand a cup.
Now batting, second baseman, George.
さっきはセカンドライナーですけど。
Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say they've...
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-2. Here's Logan Davidson. Hard hit, right side. Tosses to first. One away, bottom of the sixth.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually...
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, George Mack, looking for his third home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his second of the game in the sixth inning. Guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And he's gone yard again. That's his third home run of the game.
Okay.
And they throw three on the board. It's 10-3. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him.
Now it's the second baseman, George Mack. And a chance to make some history here, Chris.
Yeah, he's homered 3 times so far, and now he gets another chance, at least we think. We'll see if the pitcher gives him anything to hit. It's so rare to see a 3-homer performance, but even more special for that player to get another chance at the plate to do it again for 4.
Base knock center field. Lindor zipping around third. He'll score easily, and the lead continues to grow. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat, and I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog.
And down on strikes he goes. Ends the inning after they racked up.
Well, when you start the season, your goal is to win that division and win it as convincingly and as early as possible. Well, they did just that. So the good thing, they'll be able to rest some players. If you've got some players banged up, they'll be able to bounce back. The challenging part is keeping everybody sharp and fresh for playoff baseball.
Tonight's main event at Great American Ballpark, 42,319. The Reds thank you for attending and remind you to please.
Base is empty with 2 away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. The pitch. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Alonso. That ends the inning. George Mack now at the plate.
The second baseman, George Matt.
That one the other way. Fraley brings it in for the third out. Let's go down one. Austin Slater stands in.
さあダブルプレー。
And the right-hander deals. On the ground is short, could be two. There's one. How about that double play?
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Now batting, second baseman, George Matt.
よし勝負だおっさん。いやホームランしか狙ってません。よーし。
And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. To third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
And the pitch. Ground ball to the right side. Joe.
Hold up, right here.
Flip to the pitcher covering. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Runner at third, 2 gone. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Righty delivers. Got him swinging. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 5 and 1 down. Austin Slater will hit next. On the ground to third, might be 2. Fires to second for 1. Over to Alonso, double play. So 1 hit.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.
Clearly the bats came to play today, and the pitching and defense as well. We saw some outstanding plays, great performances all the way around. Just one.
Messing me up my whole head, teasing me just like teacher did on it. And I look at what you started. Schoolboy crushing it, ain't on the whole world.
よーし。
My people they can rave and rant. Your name is out my mouth like an ancient chant. Got me like a dog as a horse and pit.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for top half of the third inning. Here's the second baseman, George Mack.
The second baseman.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now he turns and heads for second. Here's the tag, and he's out.
Gotta love the hustle.
And now here's Lowry's Montero. Up the middle, Mack. Tosses to first, and there are 2 outs.
Going to his forehand there.
さあホームラン。
Second baseman, George.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. And they add on. It's 2-0.
Now batting, the second baseman, George Matt.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 3-0.
His confidence is through the roof with the way he's been swinging it lately. He's on a really good run.
And next for the Mets, George Mack. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That's hard hit on the line.
ちょっと待ちすぎたか。
And that is that. 1 down. And Lowry's Montero digs in now. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground, 2 ball. Lindor to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how. These players know they have a long series ahead of them, but they come out, establish, and set the tone in the first game of the series. Very important to get that. Put you in the driver's seat to win game 2, and then push yourself to a series win, if not a sweep.
For the victorious New York Mets, 7 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors, they left 8 runners on base.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Jason Hay.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
To first, 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
The designated hitter,
George Mack up now for the Mets. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And first offering is fouled off. Mack measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swung on, belted. That one back there. Tattooed and gone. All muscle to center field. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they add a pair.
入っちゃったね。
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. 1 run is in, around third. He'll score, 2 runs are in, and they're pulling away up by 7 now. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Fires over to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Back to the top of the lineup, Jason Hay getting ready to hit. On the ground. Throws to first in time. That is the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. They continue to trail 7-0. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
すっごい音だね。
A massive home run. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 9-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in.
So digging in, George Mack. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dig.
The pitch. Hit hard, base hit.
Find the ball, find the ball, find the ball.
So now back to the top of the order.
Attaboy, way to swing.
He was all over that one. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Step off, throw to first. Mack back in on a dive.
Hey, nobody away.
The pitch. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So 2 down, and here is Francisco Alvarez. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 1 hit is all they... Mack had a great showing in the win. 4 hits, 2 of them leaving the yard.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this one, so you need to enjoy it when it's happening.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious New York Mets, 9 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 runners on base.
Man at first with 1 gone. So up next for New York, George Mack. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. And that one pulled foul. Righty delivers. Swings and misses. 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner makes the turn at second. The throw to third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And now Bader up to the plate. Struck him out looking.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. And the batter will be the shortstop, Otto Lopez. He set a new career high in home runs this year. And Siggy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now. Up the middle. Throws to first. 2 away.
Now batter, second baseman, George Mack.
That's towards center.
これは
Chisholm sizes this one
風
up.
に乗って
Pulls
ダ
it
メ
in
か
for the out. 2 away now.
なあもうちょ言うて
In the air, center
これも
field.
ダメ
Chisholm drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. The
打
0-2
球もいい
on
方
the
向
ground
に
right side. 4,
転がってんねんけど
6, 3 double play, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hit. Back here in Miami, new inning getting started. Now it's the second baseman, George Mack. The pitch. And a foul ball.
シンカーか
The pitch. Foul ball there. Lays out, but he can't squeeze
走れ
it.
走れ
Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
This is what it's all about on that right side. Well, Bruce, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Miami Marlins, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 11 runners on base.
1 gone runner at first. George Mack up now for the Mets. Mack measures 6 feet 2 inches, just 19 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Hit on the ground to the right side. Sneaks through, base hit. The throw in. He's in there. So here's Murphy now.
The catcher, Murphy.
Tyler picks over. Matt dives back in safely.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure.
Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, he picked over once just before the pitch to check on him, but that didn't seem to slow up his jump on the pitch at all. I think that guy's been studying some video. Awesome job to be prepared, got the timing down, and he gets in the scoring position.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Back to the top of the Mets order, and now Bader up to the plate. Hit in the air, right field.
Come on, Deke, you're scoring, you're scoring, you're scoring.
Berry makes the grab on the run.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Get out of town. Into the second deck it goes. That's his 5th homer of the series. It's 7-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Bottom of the inning. Now here is Nick Fortes. The 0-1. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. And a quick out, number 1. 2 outs, runner at first. And up next for Miami, Jake Berger. To the right side. Toss to Alonso, and the inning is over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. And now George Mack. And the pitch. This to center field. Gets under it. Drops into the glove. And there's 1 down. 2 outs, nobody on. George Mack now at the plate. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And that keeps the inning going. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody.
Runner on the go. And there's a hit. Lead runner around second. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
And the righty deals. High fly ball out into left center field. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that's the 3rd out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
So the lineup flips over. Dylan Head, the next to hit.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. Kepler hustles it back in. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
Having himself a really nice game. Well, the goal when you go on the road is to at least play 500 ball. Well, they've been winning series. They win this one here. And you got yourself a little bit of breathing room, but you want to keep the same mindset. Let's go into the next place, and let's take that series again.
8 runs on 14 hits. No errors, they led.
Push. All eyes on me. All eyes on she. All eyes on us. All eyes on me. Before they cut you out, and you were missing. Honestly, I thought you weren't allowed. Mais oui, mais non, merci.
カージナルスか。
Man at first, Stone Garrett digs in now.
Stone Garrett.
Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some hype.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, George Mack. And there's a fly ball, deep right field, way back there. And that one is gone over the right field wall.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger.
One out, base is empty. Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. Bounce to the right side. Mack. Over to first. Got the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
We head to the bottom of the fifth. And stepping in for New York, George Mack.
キリストか。よーし。
Gonsolin back to work. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Mack measures 6 feet 2 inches, 205 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that one fouled off.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
In the air out towards right center. Garrett sizing this one up. He's got it. And there's one away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure.
Back here at Citi Field. All set for the start of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Brian Reynolds. The pitch. Bounced up the middle. Mack. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. This to third. Young goes to second for one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Rip to right, base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it.
Runner on the go. Up the middle. Fires over to Walker, out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 9th. Here's the second baseman, George Mack. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
And the right-hander deals. High fly ball out to left
差し
field.
込まれたか。
Under it. And there's one down.
It's always nice to grab the opener of a series. You come into a new ballpark, and just sometimes things aren't as comfortable as what you've been used to. The mound doesn't look straight. The background isn't what you like, but they didn't let any of those things distract them. In fact, they looked like they were playing a home game. Excellent job to set the tone for this series.
11 hits, no errors. They left 15 runners on base.
George Mack up now for the Mets.
All right.
A dive, nice stop from his knees, the throw, and they get the out. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Nick Ahmed. Ground ball to the right side, and that chance handled. Fires over to first. One away here in the 5th.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Jordan Walker.
Hard ground ball, base knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And now Bader up to the plate.
The center fielder, number 44, Harrison Bader.
Step off, throw to first. And he's back in easily. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Drifts towards it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. One down. Greg Henley up now for the Mets. 0-2 now. Got him looking. And now 2 gone.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Got it by him for the K. 2 men left. Back here in Queens. Top of inning number 7. Now up for St. Louis. Nick Ahmed. Inside. Toss to Alonso. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Stepping in, Stone Garrett. The pitch. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Off balance feet. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the second baseman, George Mack. And the pitch. Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the series. It's 5-2. That's his 3rd. George Mack up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A massive home run. His second home run of the game. It's 5-4.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals. 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 12 runners on base.
George Mack up now for the Mets. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process.
1 gone, runner at first. Ryan Reynolds next up for the Cardinals. Ground ball could be 2. Boots it. No throw. That's an error, and everyone is safe.
The batter. Up next for the Mets, the second baseman, George Mack.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the ball and through it, and it went a long way.
Now back, second baseman, George Matt.
High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game, and they're chipping away. So 2 down. George Matt will hit next.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Foul ball there. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. That was blasted to the moon. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And we're back. New inning getting started. This is Dylan Carlson. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. The throw into second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. So now the injury forcing a substitution. And a final 8-7. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Schaumburg. Thanks for joining us.
リズムゲームかな。金色まで行きたいけどな。最低金色やな。銀色か。まあ前な。お、千賀さん。千賀さんか。
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. John Schaumburg, Chris Singleton with you. George back at Citizens Bank Park. And the batter will be the shortstop, Trey Turner. On the ground right side, Matt. Tosses to first. And a quick out, number 1. So 1 out, nobody on. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, George Mack. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now. And now Bader up to the plate. Man at second. Runner takes off. In the air, left side. Marsh on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 outs. Runner takes off for third. On the ground. Into the outfield. Base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
Well done. Drives in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Up next for the Mets, the second baseman, George
走り方
Mack.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Marsh going
ダメ
back.
か
And it's gone.
入った
He sends a rocket to left. It's 4-3. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like...
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Trey Turner kicks and deals. Bounce to the right side. Slings to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
You know, that looks routine.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Runner from third in to score. And it's now 5-4. He's in with a double, and that's his second double of the night. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing.
He's trying for third. Pitch misses in. Throw to third. Ow! And that will end. So 2 down, and now it's going to be George Mack. He's already homered here in this one. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Strom is just 1 strike away. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game. It's 7-6. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Matt with a valiant job in defeat. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers.
Such a tremendous effort at the dish. They didn't get the win, but he certainly wasn't the reason they lost.
Philadelphia Phillies, 7 runs on 12 wins. No errors. They led 13 runners on base.
2 on with 1 out. Kyle Schwarber, the next to hit. The 1-1. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Now the throw to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So 2 down. George Mack will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. And that one finds its way through. Back To the top of the lineup, Harrison Bader up now for the Mets. Nola throw to first. Mack back on a dive. Hit in the air, left field. And it falls to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Next is the designated hitter, Rodolfo Castro. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Up the middle, and it gets by him. In comes the run from third to add on, and it's 4-0.
Comes through with the RBI.
So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Trey Turner. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's
George Mack up now for the Mets. Mack having an incredible season. He leads the league in all 3 Triple Crown categories. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run.
He came out of his shoes on that one, but managed to keep his mechanics intact long enough to get to the...
Now batting, second baseman, George Mack.
홈런 대 쇼.
Foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Oh, he throws it away, and he'll pull into second with 2 gone. So the batting order turns over, and now Bader up to the plate. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So first and second with 2 outs. Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. 2 on, 2 outs. Runner breaks for third. Sosa in plenty of time to first, and that is that.
Well, I don't know what they did in the cage today or on the field for batting practice, but when you win by double digits, something is clicking. That batting coach feels pretty good about himself right now, but more so the players. They can't wait for the next one. Come back out, score, and get another W.
Tonight's paid attendance at Richmond Bank Hall, 43,650.
And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner.
Leading up for the Phillies, the shortstop.
The pitch. On the ground, right side, Mack. Throws to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. New inning getting started, and stepping in for New York, George Mack. And here it comes. Well struck, right field.
There you go. You're going.
And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like now the tag at third, and they got him. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. 2-2. On the ground, could be 2. To second for 1. Over to first, safe. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. On the ground, a short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Over to Alonso, double play. Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. 1 away here in the 5th.
Fastball grew right down the middle.
바꿔야 나.
Up the middle. Sneaks
上がらんな。
base hit. Lindor around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me.
Goes down looking.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in,
Theo.
so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next for the Mets, George Mack.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
Swung on, belted. Back
Foul.
there. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies have won 4 in a row.
It takes a team effort to reach 50 saves in a season, and he wouldn't have games to close out if not for his teammates putting him in a position to succeed. They set him up, and he closes it down.
Every day like the first day, still get butterflies, oh yeah. Middle of the night, we all the way, baby, baby. Ain't no looking around in first place, so I love him even more in his worst day. He's always there for me, and I don't know why, never give up, go beyond and above, yeah. But every time he does, I'm right back at it. I keep on falling in love.
Cara. Tá com すごい顔なってる。金色いかんかったな。ダイヤモンドバックスか。かっこいいな。すげえ。
All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game 1 as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Welcome from the home of the New York Mets, Citi Field in Queens. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Mets. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Game 1 is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you
Just about set to go down. And today's starting pitcher, Kodai Senga.
エース
This guy has a ton of respect from his own teammates. He's the type of guy, if he's not having a good day, he'll go out there and just wear it. No matter what happens, his starts tend to be less demanding on the bullpen.
So one out, nobody on. Digging in, George Mack. That one ripped left field. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. A gigantic blast. And we're all square. It's 1-1. He only needed one swing.
Up next for the Mets, the second baseman, George Mack.
In the air, right field. Carroll moves towards it and makes the grab. And that'll do it. And now it's Christian Walker. Two outs. On the ground right side, Mack. The throw to first. They limit the damage here. That one at triple digits.
0-1.
Holding on to a one-run lead here in the late stages of game one. Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and they get the out.
Fastball grew right down. Trailing by 4 runs can be pretty tough, especially when there's good pitching on the other side. But these players just kept fighting. They never gave up, and that's why they got back in the ball game and came away with the win in this one.
So, Chris, here's a look at the final numbers from what turned out to be a really close ball game.
Back in the days when I was a teenager, before I had status and before I had a pager, you could find the abstract, listening to hip hop. My pops used to say, reminded him of bebop. I said, Daddy,
千賀で負けたか。
but like Michael, it's all expected. Things are for the looking. If you got the money, quest is for the booking.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the New York Mets. So almost ready to get underway. And on the mound in this one, David Peterson. What do you look for here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Ground ball right side. Gets it to first. One up, one down. This park is absolutely electric for this game. Such a great post. Man at first with one gone. Here's Gurriel. The pitch. Ground ball left side. Off balance feed. There's one. And that's two. No runs, one. So one out, nobody on. George Mack up now for the Mets.
ここやな。
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball. Strike two.
Well, when you come off a tough one-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the 0-2. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. His second homer of this series. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that.
One down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Bounce to the right. Mack. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind.
Here's Lane Thomas. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. To the right side. Toss to Alonso. Third out, and that ends the frame. Diamondbacks strand a pair. They still. Matt measures 6 feet 2 inches. Just 19 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That one carrying, and it's gone. Home run. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well.
We're in the second game of this division series. And here is Geraldo Perdomo. On the ground, Matt. Over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
The batter number 3, second baseman. Now batter.
Standing in is the power-hitting second baseman, George Matt. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone. Stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
That's a hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 6-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Bader up to the plate.
Get back, get back.
Mena picks to first. And he dives back in safely. Payoff pitch. Ripped to short. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from 2 men left stranded. Now it's Nick Senzel. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit into center field. Heading for the plate. He scores, and they cut the lead to 2.
These hitters are relentless. Well, this was a must-win for this team. Game 2 of the series at home after dropping Game 1. They win it today. They feel a lot better heading to the next ballpark for Game 3.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
かな。
Welcome, thanks for joining us. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the New York Mets and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Just about set to go now. Pitching in our game today, Brandon Pfaadt.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
On the ground, Matt gets it to first. They get the out on Marte.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they...
So digging in, George Mack. That one is absolutely belted. And he brings it into the warning track. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. We're tied at 1. Matt measures 6 feet 2 inches. Just 19 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. High fly ball near the pole. That one is foul. 0-1 now. And that one is lifted in the air. Thomas under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. One gone, runner at first. This is Corbin Carroll. Double play ball to second. Mack. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
やば。そろそろ打たんとホームラン。
That one ripped. Bounces off the wall as he makes the grab. Alec Thomas now. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here in game 3 of the NLDS. On the ground, right side, Mack. Tosses to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these two teams.
A 5-3 followed.
ノーヒットか。
Baseball fans, and welcome. The show presents the just about set to go. Starting in this one, Eduardo Rodriguez. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Eduardo.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
So the lineup flips over, and now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. Step off, throw to first. Matt, back on a dive.
Eduardo.
And he deals. Runner on the move. That's to third. Senzel over to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. One down. Greg Henley digs in now. Payoff pitch. Runner breaks for third. Out at third. And that ends the inning. Game 4 of the division series. Stepping in, Ketel Marte. Here comes a pitch. Bounce to the right. Matt. They get the out on Marte.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping.
Chris, you and I have gotten to work some memorable postseason games together. One I look back on. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Get out of town. He hammers one out to right. That's his 4th home run of the series.
Now batting, second baseman, George Matt.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. His 2nd home run of the game, and they add on. It's 4-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ear.
So up next for New York, George Mack. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now with the dip. Base knock here really gives them an opportunity to take control of this ball game. You don't want that other team to think they have a shot, and a knock here would be a big blow.
Swing and a high fly ball. That one out towards left center field. Way back there. Just missed it. 1 down. Runner at first. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Ground ball up the middle. Lindor, that's one. The double play ends it right here. Here's one final look at the line score from this one, Chris.
It was a close 2-run game, and a couple of key moments just really made the difference. Not much separates these 2 teams.
And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
打ってたら1点入ってたよ。ホームラン狙ってしまったからな。同点3対2、あと1回か。総力戦で来るやろな。なかなか打てんからパワースイング封印するか。
From 41 Seaver Way, welcome to the home. Just about ready to go. And today's starter, Kodai Senga.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches, depending on how things are going and how things are working. But if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Yo.
And here it comes. Bounced up the middle.
Up. 間違った。
The atmosphere around postseason baseball, there really isn't anything like it in the sport. It's the time of year where the rally towels come out and the crowd energy gets cranked up even higher. This is Corbin Carroll. And the right-hander deals. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Lindor to second. Now he launches a throw over his head. And this ball is going to wind up out of play. And the batter now, George Mack.
Well, for better or worse, managers are remembered for what they do in the postseason.
pull the right strings, they might build a statue of you someday.
Oh, nice stop on a slide. And that's a great play for the out.
So.
And the Mets go down 1-2-3. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. Now it's the second baseman, George Mack. And first offering is fouled off.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009, and Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the third home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
The pitch. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Now he gets it to the pitcher covering the bag. And they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play.
打球が上がりまへんな。
The second baseman, George Mack.
Laser, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Nice line drive to the pull side, fed it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And that'll load the bases.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted in first base with a quick free pass.
Bases loaded, nobody out. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Base hit, 1 run is in. They get the force for out number 1.
Well, this is one of those plays that happens sometimes, but it never really should. It seems like you just got to.
We go to the top of the 7th, and now it's going to be Gabriel Moreno. On the ground, right side, Matt. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. 1 down, and stepping in for New York, George Mack. There's a swing and a drive. That one's carrying. Get out of town. His 6th of the series, and they boost their lead. It's 9-5. Runner at first with 2 away. George Mack up now for the Mets. He's already homered in this game. He gets there on a slide. Over to first. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
The final line score.
Yeah. Way, pick it up, way, pick it up, way, pick it up, way, pick it up, pick it up. I don't want all that dinner. I knew they thinking of. Do no whip, I flick it up, flick it up, flick it up. I'm no sick, ain't sick enough. I knew they taking up. Till I drop down there, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. They can't where they at now. Got 6 like touchdown. Get hit like diamonds, bust down. I bust down, I bust down. Feeling my stuff now. I can see me in a lot of these. Start feel like us that way. So focus, head on straight. Then new friend, dead on way. So make sure I treat it like baseball. Knock it out the park, then slid on safe. Knock it out park, then slid on home. We no fight, can't do no wrong. These gossip, I just want private. Came from bottom. I just want lobster. Need my mama up in the middle, no stress, no problem. No comment. Thing really did happen. The rap out. You ain't never caught no. You ain't never said no. You ain't never wait. If I really said something, they did. I be ain't shit. You came from the basement, glowed up. Got caps on, hold up, stop saving. People don't want to be saved. Coming up as a kid, I was trying to be Jay, I was trying to be Jay, I was trying to be Wayne. Now kids still trying to be Razor. Feel good, still can't believe it. So when I'm not showing, I pick it up. I don't want all that dinner. Got new, can't take enough. New no way, got flick it up, flick it up, flick it up. I'm not sick, ain't sick enough. Got new, can't take enough. Till I drop down there, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
打球が上がらんかったな。
And welcome to Baseball City. And next to hit for Houston, Spencer Horwitz.
The first baseman, Spencer Horwitz.
The pitch. Double play ball to second, Mack. To second, there's one. On to first. Ow, double play. Just got it there in time.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, George Mack. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A gigantic blast. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Now here is Yordan Alvarez. On the ground, right side, Mack. Tosses to first. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. Here's Kyle Tucker. Bounce to the right, Mack. Tosses to first, and Tucker is retired. And that... Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
All over that one right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Alvarez right there to make the grab. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Tyrone Taylor up now for the Mets. The 1-2. Runner on the move. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. That one is absolutely belted. And out of here.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to.
Man at second with 1 away. This is Willie Castro. The tying run at the plate. Right side. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down.
Foul ball there.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Tied at 4. Fought off foul. And the 0-2. Well struck left field.
Come on, dig, go
and
hard.
And that
go
one hops the wall.
Dig.
Coming home. Relay throw to third. Pulls him to third safely as a run scores.
You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Stepping in, Ryan Clifford. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice line drive.
George Mack up now for the Mets.
Mack.
Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A massive home run. That's his 3rd home run of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 12-4. Singy, the ball is jumping off his.
That was a pretty close one until that huge 7th inning really turned things around. The bats just caught on fire, and it seemed like.
Baby, I'm drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he would do it, and he wasn't joking. He the difference between how it was and how it's going. Wet, whole team going dumb in the chat.
drenched, living water flowing. Ain't no manifest, I'm reaping what I'm sowing. Yahweh told me he was.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Spring training baseball coming your way. One down. George Mack up now for the Mets.
丸で打ってる。
In the air, left field. Nootbaar on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. First and second, one out. And here comes Tommy Edman. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball could be two. Mack. The throw to second is offline. Swinging a foul straight back. Gonsolin, 31 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2016. 2 outs. Out there to center. Edman sprinting for this one. Makes the grab after a long run. And that is... Here's Josh Rojas. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first. And now 2 gone. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision.
丸難しいな。
That's out to center field. Edman in position. Squeezes it. And a couple of quick outs.
The center fielder, number 44, Harrison.
So 2 down. Tommy Edman at the plate. Bounce to the right side. On to first. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down that time. 2-3-4.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the...
丸は難しいな。
Used to be left on red, now all the girls go holler. Now all the girls go follow. All the fake friends go pile up. I need peace tomorrow, get it right back tomorrow. Let's go bravo, smile so much to hide my sorrow. State the shaky in vibrato.
And welcome to Baseball City. Spring training action on MLB The Show. So 2 down. And stepping in for New York, George Mack.
The second baseman.
Mack getting the start at second, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. And it's gone. He hammers one out to right. It's 3-0.
They wasted no time in that at bat, swinging at the first pitch, and he punished it. Power versus power right there, like 2.
Now batting, the second baseman, George Mack.
今度クロス。
That one blasted deep to right. Call going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Now it's the right fielder, Alex Call.
さあゲッツー。
Double play ball to second. Mack. Over to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Warning track. Wall. And you can touch them all, baseball man.
クロスはな。
A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they add to their lead. It's 5-1. Bottom of the 7th, and now up for Washington, Riley Adams. Bounce to the right. Fires over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your
さあパワースイング。
Ripped on a line. He makes the grab. Grounder tags at second, and he makes it up to third with one away.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely.
And welcome to Baseball City. Spring training baseball coming your way. It's the Victor Mesa Jr., the next up for the Marlins. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time.
雷落ちてんです。
And next for the Mets, George Mack. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll circle the bases, and we're level. It's 1-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's the center fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Right side. And that chance handled. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting.
Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
There's a swing and a drive. Pulls it in on the warning track. Ready now for the fifth inning, and now the catcher comes up to him, Nick Fortes. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Line drive, caught. Throw behind the runner, they've got him doubled off. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this. Man at first with one gone. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conant. And a pitch. To third. Slings to second. But safe at first. It's a fielder's choice. So up next for New York, George Mack. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped. That's going back. Back some more. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they tap. Matt really excelled in this one and contributed to the win. 2 homers on the day.
なんかそんな感じするな。ウォーランダーみたいな。
And now, Mason Wynn. And the right-hander deals. On the ground. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Here's Lamont Wade Jr. One out, bases empty. Bounce to the right side. Mack. And there are 2 outs. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. And the batter now, George Mack. Big swing and a miss. One of the things amazing with Zach, think about the players he's been traded with and for. In December of 17, he and Sandy Alcantara were dealt to Miami from the Cardinals for Marcell Ozuna. Then ultimately in July of 19, he went to Arizona for Jazz Chisholm. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
The 0-1. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
Runner goes again. In the air, right field. Calls it in, and there's one away. Oh, the throw is wild. Digging in, Tyrone Taylor. Still tied at 0, last of the third.
Get back.
Gallen checks on the runner. Mack back in on a dive. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
The catcher, number 4.
So up next for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Runner breaks for third. Out towards left center. Nootbaar in a dead sprint. Nice grab on the run. And the inning is over. Here's Nolan Arenado. 2 on, 2 outs. Bounce to the right. Mack.
All right, hold on right there.
In plenty of time to first. Out number 3. So it's no. Headed down the line. Walker has room, and he makes the catch. And now here is Kyle Teal. 2 outs. Up the middle. Gathers and throws to first. And that will end the inning.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And that one fouled off. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here at the bottom of the 7th. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Lindor around second, headed for third. Coming home. He scores to tie it up. It's 3-all. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody
couldn't catch up to the heater.
Big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale.
Runner takes off. Ripped to short. Jump throw. Inning over, and it could have been worse. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Will Benson. At the belt and fires. Hit on the ground to the right side. Could be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. Heading for the plate. Save. He comes all the way around for an inside. So runner at second, 2 down. And now George Mack.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Back there. And that is gone. A gigantic blast. It's 6-5. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Matt made a big contribution despite... One away, runners at first and third. George Mack up now for the Mets. Fly ball down the line. Tucker ranging back. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Tucker going back. Gone.
With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit.
Now batting, second baseman, George Mack.
That's out to center field. McCormick has it sized up. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags at second. He is safe. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Yordan Alvarez. On the ground, right side. One up, one down.
The batter, the right fielder,
swings here and blasts one left field. Banks off the wall. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he...
Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Taylor. Here's a high chopper. Altuve throws to first in time. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the second baseman, George Mack.
A lot of times you're looking for a guy to get that tying run on base, but because of the power, you want him to tie up the game with one swing here.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCormick has it sized up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed.
And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
You come into the game knowing that unless the ball's in the dirt or gets by him, we're probably not going to steal anything today. So that's where you want to get a little more aggressive on your secondary lead and hope that some base hits, some slugs, some home runs can come into play.
To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Now batting, center fielder.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
So two down. Here's the second baseman, George Mack. He's already homered here in this one. Right through there for a strike. strike two.
Hey, partner, how's your scorecard looking right now?
A little dicey, kind of hieroglyphics style at the moment. You know what it's like, Singy? Remember our trip? Got him. That finishes the evening's action. Matt had a great showing in this game despite the team's loss.
I'll tell you, I was excited every time he came up. Even though he couldn't lift them to a win, he really made an impact. Great job in this one.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
El que quiera ser baby, hoy va a tener que pasear. Ellas calladitas, no es de frontear. Yeah, la baby es exclusive, no está fácil de buquear. Wow, están diciendo, baby, sacas a pasear, pasear. El que quiera ser baby, hoy va a tener que pasear. No está fácil de buquear. Wow. Se quiere ir a vacilar. Dulce se está buscando y le está yendo razón. Me la compro, la pelalo, pelalo. Se quieren ir a vacilar. Voy a tu razón, me la tienen que pagar. Yeah, hey.
Dance like we don't care. Hands in the air. Dance like we don't care. I can turn you upside down. Burning for the night, it's going down, down, down. Addicted to my ways, I got the perfect compound. You're ready to let go and I'ma lift you off the ground. I saw you fall in love on my dance floor. Yeah, keep your heart, don't need no ransom. Boogie through the night, 'cause this the anthem.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? Said I love you, baby. Real love, yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family.
This is it, what? Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich, what? The Jiki finds the sugar dimes, can't quit, what? Now pop the cork and steam the and get, what? Introducing Phantom of the Dark, walk through my heaven with levitation from drenching deep as an E7 showboating with flash vines, Belafonte digger. Let's get forward this work as we confiscate your figures.
Casanova Brown, levitating Jiki and Ashiki's a Lahada car. 54, chasing diamond runners headed icebound. The big chiller diamond convention, Harlem Buck strut. Freezing world heights, Hollywood, Madam Butterfly. Let me in your house of pleasure. From the knuckle swatch, shadow boxes catching black eye blue.
I play the deep, what? Sensations at the Monte Carlo screaming. Fulfilling pleasures in my castle. Substitutes when the is gone, the load don't stop. Give me shouts, it's the season. Sauteers, souffleurs for swerving no corners. We madness to moolah. Living with Charlie's angels on this, no smiling when sliding. That gets you caught up in the octa or dead for moving. It's just like that as we proceed.
Saturday night, better take it light. You jaja, you're a Capitan. Quest to the coast, the key logo, wire the chain game. Keep your ears out for our ears. If the house of bamboo paradise.
This is it, what? Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich, what? The Jiki finds some sugar dimes, can't quit, what? Now pop the cork and steam up and get, what? This is it, what? This is it, what? Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich, what? The Jiki finds some sugar dimes, can't quit, what? Now pop the cork and steam up and get, what?
Falling sparrows heard the seas of black season of Mississippi days, satin nights, taking flight down the wall. Sweet sensation, Spanish flying with the ladies, Scarface, bottoms up, sunshine, love potion,
and we got it from the Magic City, transcendent speed of on your aura, Fancini and London, relaxation in Bora Bora, got notion to bring it, sing it, never with my function, stoning, robbing, we icing, merchandising, love it, leave it, but bless the watch for his pricing, get it, got it, the low will forever be nice.
Yeah, the sunny Cuba, he be sipping. Think he gracious, he be sipping. We float the tri-state, draped in the satin vines. This coolie hijack pack from the sugar shack. Then what we do after we sip them? We start the Harlem River quiver, think it's Speed Daddy. Sharpen the crimson blade, high Sierra serenade. Anatomy for seduction, meet this ebony touch.
The place with grace, drizzy. The bursting of clouds and pores. Everything seems better on flats. With love, we move. Only in the mist, it's snow, it's life. And we can't get enough of this. This is it, what? Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich, what? The Jiki finds the sugar dimes, can't quit, what? Now pop the cork and clean up and what? This is it, what? This is it, what? Lucini pouring from the sky, let's get rich, what? The Jiki finds the sugar dimes, can't quit, what? Now pop the cork and clean up and what? This is it, what? This is it, what?
He be sipping. The Geechee Vicious, he be sipping. The Joe King, he be sipping.
roll button and zip top. It's all kicking off soon. Best stay with a quick bruv. I don't know about your goons. Round there everything lift up. Whether it's draw, win or lose, none of my friend them give up.
Let's do it. Ain't come here to talk it out, let's get into it. Froze up, now you froze up, you should've looked. Told you you can't put us, you should've known. We gon' do the most, yes. Foot all on me, yes, yes. Oh, you wanna go now. Made it out alive, yes. Leave one other guy now. We was taught to ride together. Get pushed down, whatever. We gon' ride forever.
We came to start it, bring the paper for the pressure, wrap them up like hologram, yo. We came to start it. It's better if they ever want a problem in this party, yo. Don't mind in the middle of the battlefield, don't mind going out like that. Biggest what man's out in the battlefield, that man, and I got no white flags. I'm devilish, I roll with the tridents, make every move in silence. Champion team full of migrants, make every fly like pilots.
They do what he say, I run mine. Anytime, every time I front line. Yeah, I ain't gonna say that one time. Boy, been that cross, they front line. Head up, it's on, no high five. Straight to it, no talk, that's my kind. You handle this, that, let him try. When it come to this stuff, I'm top five.
We came to start it, bring the paper for the pressure, wrap them up like hologram, yo. We came to start it. It's better if they ever want a problem in this party.
これでいいのかな。なんかおかしくなってる。 振動をオフしたんだけどな。ロードコードファイブマニアセッティング。こっちじゃないんか。あ、一回 YouTube 止めなあかんか。2時間やからええよな。